Okay, over 50. This is the blueprint. This is the way that you want to make some money online. Um, I've done it all. I've done everything. I've done all kinds of different stuff, but uh, I spent a lot of money doing it. That was the problem. That was the kicker. But today I want to talk to those of you that are just like me. You're over 50. Maybe you're semi-retired. Maybe you're just plain tired, like I was, and you're wondering if there's really a way to earn extra income without starting over from scratch. Um, well, through my experience of digital marketing over the last 2.5 years, I've spent probably, I don't know, probably $7,500 or more just on different tools and different things that people suggested that people wanted me to do. I joined a program. Um, they didn't show me anything. They didn't, they taught me a little bit. I learned a lot about SEO and things like that. That was about it. And so I've really been searching for something that I can just do online, and something that's easy, something that has a proven track record, something that is easy to do, that's duplicatable, that's automatic, that sends out everything, that does all that stuff. I mean, and so I was searching, I was looking for something. And I think I found something. I joined it about a week ago, and I've been working through the program. The thing is, you get a resell this program. You get to you can get a certification to resell it, and that's the biggest thing I think for me, because now I get to keep 100% of whatever it is. Um, and that's not the only reason why I'm doing this. The other reason is because I am over 50. I've got 5 kids. I've got my wife still works, and I'm on my VA disability and all of that, and so we have trouble making ends meet sometimes. And I just want to be able to be financially free, and that was the real reason why I got into digital marketing, because it was something I could do from home. It was something I didn't have to go 9 to 5 and do all that stuff. And I was just searching for something, and when I found this system, it spoke to me, where I can help other people that are in the same situation that I'm in, and didn't know where to start, didn't know what to do, didn't know how to do social media, didn't know how to do all the things that you want to do. You see all these things on Facebook, um, you see all these things on YouTube, how to get rich, how to do this, how to do that. Well, I'm telling you now, it's not a get rich quick thing. There is work to it. I put in a lot of work in the last week doing it, watching a lot of videos, learning a ton of stuff. But what was really important to me was part of this platform that we get is that, you get your own personal website. I can build websites. I've done it, and but maintaining them and all that's another story. It's tough to do that, to keep it updated and do all that. But with this program, you get a website. It's only 39 bucks. Um, and that's on the cheap side. Then you get 200 plus pre-written ads and templates that you can use. There are so many different things that you can use from this program. It is unbelievable. You get training that walks you through every step, and that's important to me. I set up my whole system in probably, I don't know, maybe about 6 hours or something like that. If my internet wasn't so crappy, it would probably be a lot quicker. But I was able to set it up, get it up and going, get everything automated in probably about 6 hours. And it was step by step walk through. I didn't have to have anybody do it for me. It was really cool, because I figured out I could do it on my own. There's training that walks you through every step. There's a daily pay potential. Yes, daily pay, where there's different levels, different things that you can, different income streams. So depending on where you're at in your life, I came in, and I bought into the $900 program, and that got me pretty much everything. But there's also, if you only have $100, there's $100 program that you can get into, and it teaches you all the same stuff, the basic stuff to get set up and get going, where you can start making money within like 7 days. There's a $300, there's a 600, there's a 900. But I'm not telling you that to buy this program, you're gonna it's going to get you rich quick. No, you've got to make a little bit of an investment. Yes, a little bit, not a whole lot. You know, $900 is a drop in the bucket compared to what I've spent, and I haven't got any returns out of any of it. Um, Another good thing, there's no cold calling, there's no chasing, there's just a system that works. And if you follow it, it'll work for you. And there's a community that you get involved in that's got over 50,000 other people in it that's been doing this for the last 2 or 3 years. There is so much support, it's unreal. So much training that it's unreal. You know, you get what you put into it. And if you put into it, you're going to get something out of it. You know, I know what you're thinking. You know, isn't digital marketing for the younger folks? Yeah, you know, I thought so. You know, it says, but let me tell you, wisdom, life experience, and trust go a long way in this space. Listen, you don't need to be tech savvy. You just need to be willing to follow the steps. And I'm going to be walking through this thing right with you. Like I said, I've only been in it a week. You know, if you join next week, well, I'll be in it for 2 weeks and then you'll be in it for another, but we'll walk alongside of each other in the community. We'll be able to support each other. We'll be able to talk to each other and help each other. And that's what I was missing. I didn't have anybody that could help push me through it. And yeah, I'm not going to do the work for you. You have to do the work. And that's what this whole program is about. It's about teaching you. It's kind of like fishing. You know, I can teach you to fish, and if I teach you to fish, you'll never go hungry. If you learn this system, you'll never go broke. It's all about what you put into it. You know, so here's kind of what my days have been looking like. I get up in the morning, I go hiking. While I'm on my hike, I've shot a couple of videos, or actually I've shot 3 videos, and then when I got back here to my little online studio, I mean, budget friendly, you know, I uploaded them to YouTube and got all that going. I spent probably about I spent a lot of time on the training and watching the videos and doing all that. Some of them I've watched while I've been driving, or listened to while I'm driving. Sorry, I didn't watch it. Then, you know, posting a few things online, posted on my YouTube channel, setting up my YouTube channel, you know, and then I haven't gotten any leads yet. I'm being brutally honest with you. I've only posted, I think my YouTube channel's got like six videos on it, 7 videos on it now. Hopefully by the end of today, it'll have 10, maybe more. I've got a few subscribers, but you know, I don't have any leads yet. But when those leads come in, they go automatically go to your website, and it's automatic, already set up. You go through and set it up, of course, so that you know the system, but you're walk through it and all that, you know. And so, and that's pretty much it. And then I go and live the rest of my life. You know, I've been thinking a lot about this program, thinking about everything that it's doing and how to do it and all of that. But listen, I'm telling you, if you're tired of the noise, if you're tired of chasing and you want something steady, you know, maybe you're retired, but not quite making ends meet. Maybe you're still working, but your body's saying slow down. That's what mine was doing. It's saying slow down. Or maybe like me, you poured your life into others and now asking, what can I do that actually gives back to me? You know, I poured into others. You know, I've been a pastor for many years. I've struggled financially for many years. I've coached, I've done just all kinds of different things. But you know, what have I done for me? What have I done for my family? And that's really what's been changing in my life in the last year or so is, you know, really coaching my family, really teaching my family, being the father that my kids need, being the grandfather that my grandkids need, you know, and that's the main thing. But I'm telling you, this is such an easy program. And listen, I'm not I know I may sound like I'm trying to sell you on this, but I'm really not, because that's how easy it is, because it's like it speaks for itself. You know, I've got a video on my YouTube channel that says how to, and that's by our founder, Michelle O'Neill. I mean, she is phenomenal. Uh, right now she's doing like a 90-day fast break type thing, you know, and she does these things like every few months. Um, and it's cool because she has bought into this as well, and she has brought in many people. And so it's like it's crazy, you know. It's exciting to have something that is already put together, something that I can do, something that's easy, something that's automated, that I can go to sleep at night. And if somebody joins and they join, and it's automatic, and it starts walking them through the program and all of that. And then, I'll reach out to them and give them help whenever they need it. I'll be in the community. I'll be doing all this stuff with them right alongside of them. And another thing that's cool about this is if you have another YouTube channel, if you have another online business, or if you're selling things online, this is a great place to learn how to make those products even sell even better. Um, because it gives you those skills. It teaches you how to put ads, free ads, copy and paste, free ads across the world, across the United States. There's people in this program that are South Africa, Australia, New Zealand. I've met a few of them already, and it's crazy how this is going. But some of them have other programs. Some of them have other YouTube channels. Being monetized on YouTube. I mean, who wouldn't want to be monetized on YouTube nowadays? I don't understand all the algorithms and stuff, but you learn this in this program, and I've heard a lot about it and stuff. So here it is. Here's the next steps. And you'll see a link down in the description. I want you to click on that. Take a look at the training. If you're not ready to do that yet, at least go to the YouTube channel and click on the how to video. It says, how does this work? And click on that. When you're done with that, in the comments say, hey, I'm ready. And I will get you to the free blueprint and I'll walk you through what this whole program is. And that's what really sold me. It was a blueprint. It was laid out. There's 4 different ways that you can start getting involved. Like I said, if it's $100, you can start working toward the $900. And you do the $100 one, then the next one is 3. Pay 200, I think it is, and you go into the next set. But I mean, it's phenomenal what you can do. And if you get certified, then you can resell this whole program on your own, and you keep 100% of everything, you know? And that's what's cool, because the community and everything, all they ask for, you pay your $900 is for the whole thing. And then the website setup is $39. $39. You can't buy a website for $39, and it's already hosted. And you're not buying anything, which is awesome. So anyway, I'm not trying to sell you a fantasy. I'm here to invite you into a process that's been working for me so far, and for many others like you. Believe me, it's not too late. You're not too old, and you're not alone. But you know what? Let's build something at your pace, in your lane, and with your values at the center. So guess what? I'll see you inside. Don't forget, like and subscribe, and telling you, right, I'm ready in the comments.